Hi. Um, so today is October the 2nd, and Friday, whenever I went back to my spot, all my stuff had been taken except for what I had with me, of course. And to be honest, I'm not really mad that it was taken. I just wish that people have like common courtesy or common decency. Just like, I mean, they were saying, just right, fuck you or took your shit, something. Acknowledge that somebody else's hard work actually paid for the items that you're going to be taking. And obviously, they needed them more than I did. Otherwise, I probably would have had everything with me. But I don't know if they got the better of me or not, or what. Because I still had all my stuff over at my NAMI rep's house. And so Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, I stayed over at that friend's house. And I don't know, I'm just tired of being here. And as long as I have permission from church authorities, I can stay on church property and people can't bother me. Only thing is, I didn't find that out until a few hours ago, maybe an hour ago, and I forgot my bug spray. I'm itching really bad, but yeah. And I found a church, had a really awesome shelter and everything, and I was getting ready to actually go to sleep, and I look up and I see a sign on it, and something about sleeping. So I went and read it, and it was prohibited. So I just packed up my stuff and put my shoes on, walked a little bit, called the police department, and they were telling me that the only place that they can suggest that I can sleep without being harassed is the one and only women's slash family shelter here in town. And it's a 2-story house, but I would say it might have like 8 rooms. And if the family's there, then they get a room to themselves. Otherwise, you're sharing with somebody. And whenever I called last month, they didn't have any beds available. And they consider themselves a short term facility. And I mean something that they call a long term facility. The men in this town that are homeless, they have more amenities um, offered to them than the women. Because if you're a man and you have a kid, then you stay at the women's slash family shelter. You can't have the kid over at the men's shelter, whether it's a male or not. And they have like, I think I said like 70 plus rooms. I think I read today that they have 75, but they usually house upwards of like 80, 85. I just, and my psychiatrist, I went and saw her yesterday, and I guess I was worse off than what I thought I was. I thought everything was cool in my head, and she was like, well, I'm not going to make you wait until Wednesday. She goes, I'm going to go ahead and prescribe you a shot now. And I was like, cool. And it really did. It helped relieve the pressure because, like, from right here forward, it just felt like my brain was pushing up against my skull. It really wasn't like a headache or anything. This wind. But, it just, it felt like tension. I mean, so that's relaxed. And then because my brain isn't like pushing up against my skull anymore and there's not that pressure, I feel I feel anger now because I understand why my NAMI rep can't house me. I get that. But I get so many, oh, we're worried about you. Oh, we care about you. Oh, we love you. Oh, we're worried about you. Whatever. And the funny thing is that my dad, he lives like, let's say, a little under an hour away, or a little over an hour. It's not really that far by car. And they have a 3-bedroom home. And absolutely no room for me to stay. Because one family member is staying in one of the guest rooms while her boyfriend is sleeping on a couch, which leaves one guest room available, but obviously an infant needs a whole entire room to itself. So, but yet I have other relatives that equal 10 in the family, and there's plenty of room for all 10 of them whenever they come to town for a couple of weeks. So I guess I'm never sleeping again, because as soon as a cop passes by where I'm sitting, they're gonna make me move. There were some people up on the steps at the Methodist church. I might go up there. I don't know. I think it's just stupid because there you can't pitch a tent anywhere in city limits. You have to be on camping grounds, and but we care about the homeless. And then even if I have like me sitting on my pillow right now, just sitting on the pillow so that I'm not having to feel my butt bone, that's considered camping. If I don't wear my jacket that I have and I lay it over me, that's considered a covering, and that's considered camping. If I prop my head on my duffel bag and use that as a pillow, that's considered camping. Part of me just wants to go to the police department and just sit in one of the chairs and go to sleep there, because they're going to harass me no matter where I'm at. But I did see a couple of people up on the Methodist church steps. But I don't want to climb 27 steps to get up there. I honestly don't know what to do. I really liked it out there underneath the bridge. I had my white noise. Slept good. And I do, like I told my psychiatrist, she was like, well, if you stay, then we can do an evaluation in a week or two to see how you are doing and blah, 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 blah. And then you'll be here every month to get your shot and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, I don't have anything here. And she was telling me that I was running away. I was like, how can I run away from nothing? Whatever. And as long as don't walk on the interstate unless it's an emergency. As long as whenever I'm walking, I stay to the far left. Um, and it's not illegal. And she was like, well, you don't have anywhere to go, and you don't have anywhere to sleep, and you don't have this, and you don't have that. I was like, well, I don't have it here either. And is it really better for me to stay here with nothing than just start living my life? I'm obviously I have nothing except for what's in my bags. I just want an invisibility cloak. No, because that might not reach all the way to my feet. I want like invisibility cream or something, but then that could wash off. And I'm like maybe 75 feet away from the women's/family shelter. And there's all kinds of lights on. And tonight's not bad. I just need a place like every night to be able to freaking sleep. Because the library closes at 8 Monday through Thursday, 5 on Friday to Sunday. And there is a place over by the library that, unless somebody actually walked up on it, they would not be able to see me, especially at night. It just makes me depressed because the shelter. Oh, and we also have the domestic violence shelter, but I'm not in a domestic violence situation. Part of me is like, fuck it, go over to my friend's house and downsize even more to where I'm just carrying a backpack and my duffel bag and just walking, because on the highway or even on a backcountry road, um, get far enough away from the street that I can sleep. All I really need is like a tarp and a good rain poncho, and the temperature just severely dropped. I kid y'all not. It was like, I would say it was like maybe 72, and now it's like 68, 65. Real quick. Plus, the wind's blowing in a different direction now. So that would make sense. It's blowing from the north, so. And we are in tornado season. Maybe we'll get a tornado while I'm homeless and I'll get sucked into it, and then I won't have to worry about being somewhere safe at night so I can sleep. Oh, we care about the homeless. Whatever. And they have room. They've got beds right now out at the mission, the men's shelter. Rooms, beds right now. But I don't have a swinging dick, so I can't be there. But I can go and eat there and I can take showers there. I'm good enough for that. It would be nice if I would get some donations on my GiveSendGo account, and I'd be able to stay in a hotel for a few months, possibly through the winter. And I mean, I am waiting to hear back from Section 8, but this is month 1.5, and they said 3 to 9 months. And then somebody told me that they do have a program that I would be able to sign up for where they would pay for or pay part of the deposit or whatever. I don't feel sick like as in I'm gonna throw up, more like a metaphorical sick, I guess. I'm not really for sure, but this is where my life led to, every single decision I have ever made in my whole entire life has led to this point. This is proof that I should not be making decisions for myself. This is proof that I do not get paid to think. This is proof right here. I don't know. I have no freaking clue. Wish I could find like a dark spot. There's an apartment complex across the street. Maybe they've got somewhere behind the building because there's another building right next to it. Maybe there's somewhere behind there that I can sneak into. I just need a dark spot. Nobody can see me. But then again, my jacket is bright orange, so I don't know how that's gonna help. Yeah, my meds help to a point, but I'm also, whenever I do the injection, because it's a 30-day shot, I can't do pills. So I have a huge pill addiction, and that's only because I've been taking pills ever since I was like 4 or 5 years old. Different medical issues that I've had that if I didn't, my body would have rejected stuff. So I can't do pills, so they give me a shot. And I can do pills temporarily, like antibiotics. I can do those because it's like 7 to 14 days. 18 days, we're pushing it. We're pushing it really hard. But these pills, there's only like 5 of them that I have to take, one a day, every day. And it's supposed to help the medication get into my system. And it's supposed to speed it up. And with my insurance, it would have been $11. And I couldn't even afford that. And they tried to get a hold of my case manager, but whenever it comes to me, she never answers her phone. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Because I'm supposed to, well, we didn't set anything in stone like we did last week. And last week, even though I was there, she never found me. I don't know how. Or, I mean, she only looked probably in one room because I didn't see her peek her head in the dining area. So, wow. It's really getting cold now. You see, under the bridge, I was protected from the wind. Not the cold, but the wind. I don't know what to do. And it's probably best. Because, like I said, Kansas win for you. The Resource Center opens up at 8 a.m. The library opens up at 9. And on Fridays, 10. I just want to cry. Just want to cry so bad. But that's not going to help anything. It's not going to change my situation. It's not going to make it better. It's not going to find me a place to sleep. Maybe I just need to walk over to the police station because it's just that way. About, I would say, maybe 5 blocks. 5 blocks, maybe. And just go sleep in the waiting area. Probably get her ass there too. Just put me in a cell and leave me there until I get my disability. I did get a letter for my medical card today, and they are wanting a note from my former employer verifying that I am no longer employed. It took a month to hear back from them. So, my NAMI rep is going to go see if she can't get that for me. Because I've got until the 7th to send it in. Whatever. But we got thunder or lightning. So maybe I'll get rained on tonight. And then I can get pneumonia and spend a few weeks in the hospital. I don't know. Don't know. I could go to the hospital right now, but like my depression's not that bad. I'm not having suicidal tendencies. I'm not having homicidal tendencies yet. So I don't even think that they would admit me into BHU. And I've already had my meds. I'd be able to get my pills though. And I think I'll go to the police station and sit in the waiting room. And they come out. Can we help you? No? You're good? Yeah, I'm starting to smell rain and it's starting to lightning a lot more. Haven't heard any thunder yet, but I did sleep through a lightning storm whenever I was in the park. And a really bad windstorm when I was in the park. Thought that was a cop. Anyway, so this is probably one of the longer videos that I've done. I just, whatever. And like I always say, you don't need a comment. No reason to thumbs up or like. And definitely don't need to subscribe, because if you do and they want to send me a plaque, send it to the county of Saline. I'm sure they'll be proud to have it. Get the fuck ever. Alright, y'all, I gotta figure out something to do. Because I'm sure if the Ashby house looks out their window, they're gonna see me and call the fucking cops anyways. Whatever. Alright. Well, y'all have a good night. Sleep toasty in your beds. Wrap up like a burrito in your blankets. Get that pillow real nice and comfy. Well, good night, y'all.